Kadushimira Imana n'amashyi menshi ku bw'abaye umusaza Hallelujah. Kanone twakire wa muryango twavuze mushasha.
We're going to welcome the new family.
Nabo bifuje gutambutsa amashimwe yabo.
They also wanted to give their gratitude.
Bafite impamvu.
They have a reason.
Turatekereza ko iyo mpamvu tuyizi.
And we feel like we also know the reason, so they're going to talk for themselves.
Hallelujah.
I'm going to read the word of God.
We're
going to read Psalm 105, verse 1. It says, thank God and embrace His name and testify the work that He has done to the nation. And sing for Him and say all the work that He has done. Amen. Before I say anything, my wife is going to talk first.
Amen.
I'm going to ask they go to the piano. I stand here with my husband to thank God. The song we sang just said we testify that you are, we testify that you are God. Everything that God does, what proves His godness, goddessness. First, I thank God who did it. And I thank everyone, beginning with the family and also the church. For us, it's not normal. It's something very important and strong. I don't know how we can say for you to feel our gratitude for everything that you did. But please receive it. We thank you. And may God bless you.
Yes, ashimwe cyane.
Praise God.
Kuko bivuze mu bantu benshi abakoze.
Like she said,
Baje gushimira Imana se umwami wacu Yesu Kristo.
I begin to thank God, the Father of our Jesus Christ,
Yaduhaye kuri ino ntambwe.
who gave us the opportunity to reach this step.
Abandi muntu wazishoboza akise
There's no one else who was able to do except himself.
yahaye icyubahiro cyose.
So I give him all the honor.
Ikigira kabiri nshimira umuryango wanje.
And secondly, I thank my family.
Iyo batanshyigikiye banasize kuvuga.
If I didn't have their support, maybe I wouldn't have gotten to this step.
Ariko nababwiye igitekerezo nari mfite baracyakira kandi barashyigikira.
But I told them my plan and they supported me and they were with me.
Ubu ndabashimira cyane.
So for that, I thank you and may God bless you.
Ikigira kabiri nshimira
Secondly,
umuryango wose wa Austin.
I thank all the family members in Austin,
Abatubaye hafi mu buryo bwose bushoboka.
everyone who were close to us in any way.
Nabo twabashije ibitekerezo badushyigikira mu buryo bwose bushoboka, bagira amafaranga baritanga batanga n'indabo zose.
And they sacrificed themselves, they gave their money, their time, their everything.
Abashobora kubatugeraho batubwira ko twabashima kandi bameze umugisha cyane.
If you can reach anybody here in town who helped me, please go tell them that I thank them.
Cyongeyeho dushima itorero.
Secondly, we thank the church.
Byafashe iya mbere kuko itorero ni umuryango ukomeye cyane.
That took the first step into helping us.
Baradushyigikira mu buryo bwose bushoboka.
They supported us in all ways possible.
Dushimira cyane abamama b'inshingano.
We thank mostly the mothers of this church,
Tubona abagabo
but not forgetting the men,
kuko bose bamwe.
because all are one.
Baradushyigikira baritanga barayibikira kubona nijoro.
They supported us, they stayed up all night.
Turabashimira cyane kuko biza mu kazi.
We thank God for the work that you
Abana
did,
banyu
and your children as well.
kuba bino zarashobotse zavuye ku mugisha cyane.
These were possible because of you, so may God bless you.
By'umwihariko ndashimira umwungeri wacu mukuru.
I also want to thank our servant and
Sinavuga ko
pastor.
babivuga ariko Imana imugisha cyane.
I don't know how to express it, but God bless you.
Yambaye hafi cyane.
He was very close to me.
Ngatinya no kumutelefona kubera ko banamutelefona kenshi.
And sometimes I was afraid to call him because I called him so many
Ariko
times.
umuntu uciye bugufi cyane akemera ibyo mubwiye gusa akaba hafi.
But he's been very humble and understands everything you tell him, and he was
Kuko hari
very
ibyo
close to
ntabwo
me.
mbashije n'ubushobozi bwite nari mfite.
There's many things that I wasn't able to do in my
Ariko
weaknesses,
iba yarabishoboye kandi aremera abantu n'abenshi.
but he was able to do those things, and he was with me.
Imana yamuje muri umugisha
May
cyane.
God bless him.
Cyongeyeho nshimiye mwarimu kabisa.
And also thank the teacher of the church.
Imana yamugisha cyane yatubaye hafi.
May God bless him. He was also close to us.
Abadamu we bamushikira nabwiye ko twamushimiye cyane.
May his wife go and tell him that we thank him very much.
Ngiye gushimira Ndahinda
And I also want to thank Ndahinda.
yambaye hafi cyane.
He was very close to me.
Uburyo rimwe na rimwe duhagaze ngo turangana ariko
To a point where sometimes I'm mistaken thinking we're age mates.
yarashyigikiye cyane cyane.
But he supported me, helped me so many
Imana
times.
yamugisha cyane.
May God bless you.
Mumbabarire kuba nagiye ntwara amajyambere ariko mwese muzi ko nabashimiye.
Forgive me for pointing out names, but I really thank everyone.
So kuvuga ko nirengagije izo mwakoze ariko nashatse kubigenza kose.
Yeah, I just wanted to do it like that, but I know that you all did something.
Nshimiye Mandela
I thank God for them.
cyane ku buryo numvaga n'imodoka yaje kugora kumutwara ariko aba umushoferi wanje aba umushoferi
He was very close to me. He was my driver.
aba hafi cyane mu buryo bwose bushoboka.
He was very close to me in all kinds of ways.
cyane
May God bless him.
ibyo wakoze byakoze ku mutima.
What you did touched my heart.
Nshimiye sister
I thank my sister.
yambaye hafi cyane
She was very, very, very close to me. May God bless you.
abandi bose bavuze amazina
And everyone else that I wasn't able to say their names, may God bless you.
mu kurangiza tanze dolari ijana ishimira abadukora
We give $100
Come Imana amashyi ku bwayo. Ikintu nibajije ariko ntawe nabajije ku ruhande ngo mbwire.
There's something that I asked myself.
Nabonye basa n'abicaye mu kibanza cy'abasingo hari.
I see that they're sitting in a place where single people usually sit.
Ndagira ngo gutaha
So next time they are welcome to. Let us find them a place to sit here in the middle.
Amen. Reka dutumire uwateguye amatangazo kuza kuyatugezaho.
We're going to give announcements
hanyuma izindi gahunda zigakomeza.
and everything else will follow.
ndatekereza ku kibazo wenda atari icyawe ikibazo wenda ari icy'abadiyakire batabikoze
I feel like it's not the problem, but it's the usher's problem who didn't direct them to the
ariko
right
nyine
place.
nta kibazo bari kumwe nawe mbere hariya nta ngorane
But it's okay, they're sitting next to Benny, so
bakabana
they're
na
safe.
Felix hano nta ngorane
And they're sitting with Felix here.
ariko icyo nzi igitumye bariya bombi bicaye hamwe uko nta bagore babo bahari
Huh. But the reason why these are sitting here is because their wives are not present.
bwana asifiwe
Praise God.
haleluya ni ukuri wenda reka natwe dutangirire ku dushima imana ku byaba abana bagiye kuvuga
We're going to start by thanking God about what this
mu bukwe
couple just said.
hazagenda haba ibintu byinshi cyane
There's so many things that goes on during a wedding.
byageze ku munota wa mu gitondo bagiye gukora amadecoration barampamagara baravuga ngo harakinze
We got to a point where in the morning when they were going to decorate the place,
kandi ibyo
they
byose
said that the
byaza
place was
kuza
locked
bigasa n'ibihaye binjamo
and everything was coming back to me.
ubwo rero ndashimira imana kuko byaje kugenda neza
So I really thank God that everything went through.
ariko n'ubundi ngasaba abasore bacu
And I want to ask our youth,
ko jewe by'ukuri ndiko ndasaza
because I'm getting old,
hari igihe ubona mbaye niruka mu bintu bimwe
there's sometimes that you see me running, doing
ntakagombye kwirukamo kandi muhari
things that I'm not supposed to be running and
ubwo rero
doing when you're
ndiko
here.
ndagira noneho ngo tuzotegure umunsi
So I want to prepare a day
tuganire n'abasore
where we're going to talk with
bamenye
youth
ukuntu bitegura mu bintu
so that they know how to get ready to do
bakaza
work,
bagomba kumvunisha
so that they don't have to ask me to
wenda
talk to
nyine
me all the time.
ibya hakizimana noneho bibi bya nyuma
You know, the Hakizimana staff are going to
noneho
be the
next time
last
hazokora
staff.
abasore ibintu byinshi
Next time our youth are going to work.
bwana asifiwe
Amen.
dufite amatangazo makeya hano
We have a few announcements.
irya mbere dukomeje by'ukuri kwihanganisha imiryango yabuze ababo harimo mama Neziya hariya
The first announcement is that we continue to give condolences to people who lost their loved ones.
komeze mwihangane kandi mwarihanganye turabishimira imana
Continue to be comforted, and you have been comforted, so we thank God.
icomeye nanone kuko twabandikiye mu gitondo umuryango wa Nyantungane ari we se ararembye
And we also sent out a message. Nantungane's dad is really sick.
yari amaze iminsi myinshi arwaye
He was sick for a very long
ariko
time,
bataramenya ikibazo
but they hadn't figured out the sickness that
habaye
he
ejo bundi
had.
bamenya ko ari kanseri
And then a few days ago, they found out that it was cancer.
kandi bamenya ko yamurenze
And then they found out the cancer was on a very high level.
bamenya ko agiye gupfa
And then they found out that he might die soon.
baramusezerera mu bitaro
And they sent him home from the
baravuga ngo
hospital.
ntagende aje kugurira
They said go and die at
ni
home.
ukuvuga ngo ubu nyine umuryango we uramuzungurutse mu rugo
But right now his family is surrounding him,
bareba gusa kwapfa
just waiting for him to die at any
niyo
moment.
mpamvu muhaye mubona benshi batari hano bagiyeyo
And that is why you see most people are not at church today. They went to his.
anytime kugeza ukuva ubu nyine bashobora kubabwira kuko yapfuye
Wow. That means anytime from now, they might tell them that he's dead.
iyo niyo hari umubyeyi wabo afite kuri uyu mwanya
And that is the situation.
rero tugume tumusengere ku mwanya atarapfa dusengere n'umuryango wiwe cyane
For now, we're just going to pray for him and pray for his family while he's still
kuko
alive.
gupfusha ni ikintu kimwe
Because to lose somebody, it's one
ariko
thing.
kandi kugira umuntu ahayapfa icyumweru ni ikintu kigoye
But to spend 1 week in almost a dying phase is something very
imana
hard.
rero ikomeze ibabe hafi.
So may God continue to be
ikindi
close.
cyongeye nanone ku muryango wa rafayeli batakaje umuntu
And the other thing for the family of Raphael who lost a person.
ku cyumweru hano nibwo tuzarangiza ikiyo.
On Sunday we're going to finish the mourning.
ubwo rero nanone turajya gusaba ababishinzwe gutegura uburyo bwo kurangiza ikiyo baje gusigara nyuma y'amateraniro babitegure neza
And those who are in charge of that are going to stay today after church
kugira ngo uriya munsi uzakorwe neza nyine.
so that day can go smoothly.
nubwo nyine haba hari abantu benshi bavuye hirya ariko igikorwa kiba gifite ba nyiracyo mu ntoki.
Even if there's so many people coming from different places, but the job is ours to do.
nanone irindi tangazo
And the last
mu
announcement,
kwezi kwa 11
in the month of
mu
November,
minsi 9 n'icumi
dates 9th,
tuzaba dufite
10th,
abavugabutumwa hano mu itorero.
we're going to have speakers and servants of God
ubwo
in this
nibwira yuko
church.
hasigaye ibyumweru bikeya hagati yaho
I feel like there's just small amount of weeks in
wenda
the
hasigaye
middle
nk'ibyumweru
of that.
bibiri cyangwa bitatu
It's
sibyo.
probably like 2 to 3 weeks.
ubwo ni ukuvuga ngo uwo munsi tuzaba dufite abashyitsi
So the 9th and the 10th, we're going to
ngira ngo
have
ndetse bamwe
guests.
bazashyika ku wa gatanu nimugoroba
Some of them will arrive here on a Friday
ariko
night,
dutangire dutaramane nabo ku wa gatandatu
but we're going to start service with them on a Saturday.
dukomezanye n'abo bashyitsi kugeza ku
And
cyumweru.
we're going to continue with them till Sunday.
ubwo rero nyine n'ababishinzwe nabo bazaza
And
babitegure
those who are in charge of that are going to
kugira ngo
continue
nazo
to prepare
bizagende neza.
themselves so that can also go
kuri
smoothly.
kalendriye yaje mfite
On my calendar that I have,
dufite abasabye kuvuga ubutumwa hano mu itorero
we have people who've asked to speak the word of God in this church.
abantu cyangwa gurupe zitandatu zitandukanye.
We have 6 different groups that have asked to come here and speak.
noneho bo hari igihe umuntu abibaza atari ko ni impamvu ki kubera iki
Sometimes we might ask ourselves, like, why are these people
ariko
wanting to come
mu
speak?
rundi ruhande nkavuga ngo hari icyo imana ihaye ishaka
But on the other side, I say that maybe God is searching for something or is
kuko
wanting something.
urugo nyine rutangwa n'urugo ruba rufite umugisha.
Because a family that have visitors, it's a family that
ariko
is
iyo
blessed.
mubona abashyitsi ko baratambuka
But if you see guests are just passing by,
cyangwa se umuntu yaba agiye kuzinduka baramubwira ati uramenye mugere muri wa muhanda ntukakore winjira kuri ya nzu hepfo y'ibarabara.
when a person is going to travel, sometimes they might tell them, please don't approach that house.
ni ukuvuga ngo urwo rugo ruba rumeze nabi.
But that means that family is.
turashima imana yuko abantu bifuza turamusabye ukuri.
But we thank God because people are wanting to come and visit us.
irindi tangazo ryongeyeho
And this is the next
ryawe niyo rya nyuma
announcement. It's the last one.
dufite abavandimwe bacu benshi bimukiye hariya muri kayo.
We have our families that moved in Cayo.
mzee fidele niwe watangiye yimukira muri kayo.
Mzee Fidel moved in Cayo
hanyuma
first.
mzee hewudi nawe aramukurikira ari muri kayo.
And then our other grandpa moved also in
ukuvuga ngo
Cayo.
dufite abantu benshi batuye hariya muri kayo.
That means we have so many people who are living in
kandi
Cayo.
wenda n'ejo bashobora no kugenda n'abandi.
And maybe tomorrow other people might move
ariko abo
there.
bari abakristo ba Elshadai.
But those are the members of this church.
turakomeza by'ukuri kubashimira yuko ufite uwo muhate wo kuguma kuza hano
We continue to thank you for having that push to
kuko
come here
hari
in
akagendo
Austin
karekare cyane
because it's a very long.
ariko turashimira imana kuko mukomeza kwishyiramo uwo muhate wo kuguma
But we
kuza.
thank God for continuing to have that courage
ariko
to
hamwe
come.
n'ibyo twatekereje yuko ari byiza kuko twogira selile kayo selile nanjye sinzi kubisobanura mu cyongereza. noneho rero dutekereza kubera yuko hari abakristo benshi
And with that, because there's so many Christians,
ntabwo ari ugutangira ikanisa
we're not going to start a church in Cayo.
ariko igihe bazanga badatari kuritangira bazatubwira.
But if they think about starting a church, please let us know
ariko kuko si ikibazo
because it's not a problem.
ariko rero icyo tugiye gukora ubu nyine nabo
But what we're going to do right now with them,
tugiye gukora selile.
we're going to do
iyo selile rero
censored
tuzagira umunsi umwe wa gatandatu mu kwezi tuba tuja gutanga iwabo.
We have one Saturday in a month to go have a service at their home.
Umunsi wa gatandatu tugende tugire igitaramo iwabo umunsi wose
One Saturday in the
y'umugoroba.
month, in the evening maybe.
Hanyuma tugaruke
And then after that we'll
ukundi
come
kwezi
back.
tugende irindi rimwe.
And another month we'll go one time.
Hanyuma tugaruke.
And then we'll come back.
Kandi twavuze ko umuntu uzofasha iyo serire ari Pastor Jeremy.
And we say Pastor Jeremiah is going to help organize that.
Ni ukuvuga ngo Pastor Jeremy ugomba kuganira nabo.
That means Pastor Jeremiah is going to talk with
Kandi
them.
Pastor Jeremy azodushakira ahantu tuzateranira uwo munsi wa gatandatu.
And Pastor Jeremiah will look for that place that we're going to gather that.
Nazo batarabona isale tuzateranira munsi y'igiti ariko muri kayo.
If he doesn't find a place, we're going to even gather under a tree, but in Kyle.
Ibyo murabyishimiye rero.
Are you happy for that?
Bwana asifiwe.
Praise God.
Haleluya. Haleluya. Ubwo rero bari hariya nyine bari hariya hirya.
So they're staying in Kyle,
Ariko by'ukuri ni abakristo ba Shaddai.
but they're Christians of this church.
Kugira ngo tugumane dukorane ibyo ari byo byose dukorana
So
hamwe.
we just want to stay together and do the work of God together.
Wenda iyo ngiye kurangizaho ni iri ngiri.
And what I'm going to end with
Ko
is,
turaja kurangiza umwaka.
the year is about to
Sinzi
end.
umunsi umwe ukora kumwe gutekereza mu bintu.
One day I kept thinking about things,
Usanga dukeneye abakozi benshi cyane muri iri kanisa muri iyo mirimo idahayikorwa imwe.
and I figure out that we need a lot of servants in so many works that we
Ubwo
need done in this
tugiye
church.
gutangira kampeni
Hey, we are going to start a
yo
campaign
kuganira n'abakozi b'Imana bari muri
to
iki
talk
gikorwa.
with the servants of God in this church
Bagiye kuzatangira imirimo mu kwezi kwa mbere.
that are going to start working in January.
Bamwe bazaba ari abashemasi,
Some people will be ushers,
abandi bazaba bafite imirimo itandukanye.
deacons, and other people who have different kind of work in this church.
Utekereza ko hari umuhamagara ahayimba umutima we w'ikintu runaka.
If you think that you have a certain calling in you,
Nacyo yoza akatubwira ati Pastor sinzasinzira kubera kino kintu.
you can come and approach me and say, Pastor, I don't sleep because of this
By'ukuri
thing.
uko niko bisa bigenda ibihamagaro niko bizigenda.
That is how callings
Hari
are.
bamwe nyine bicazwa n'abungeri bakababwira ati dukeneye gukora uyu murimo kuko twabonye gukwiriye.
There's some people who the preachers or pastors will approach them and tell them that they
Ariko
deserve
nanone
to do
hakaba
this
n'abandi
one.
nabo bumva yuko bagomba gukora ikintu bakavuga ati ndiko bafite
But
ubuhanga.
there's some people who have that calling and they come and tell you themselves that
Ubwo
they
rero
want to do
mwese
something.
muziteguriye mwiye kuba abakozi.
So everybody's going to be servants of this
Muri
church.
tayari gukora?
Are you ready to work?
Muri tayari?
Are you ready to work?
Bwana asifiwe. Kuko twagiye kureba dusanga benshi bariko baravurika hano mu itorero.
Because we figure that a lot of people are getting,
Ukaba usanga umuntu afite nk'imirimo itanu aho yakora hano mu
but one
itorero.
person has 5 different things that they're doing
Abandi
in church,
bigaramiye neza bicaye.
and other people are just chilling.
Ariko ibyo ngibyo twasanze atari byiza.
But we figure out that that's not a good thing to
Tugomba gusanga
continue
umurimo
doing.
w'Imana twawukora kugira ngo ukorwe neza.
So we're going to share the work of God so we can
Imana
all
ibahe
those
umugisha.
things. May God bless you.
Amen.
Amen.
Murakoze cyane ku matangazo.
Thank you for the announcements.
Umwanya usigaye
The time that is remaining,
tugiye gukoramo ikindi gikorwa tugiye gutangiza nonaha
we're going to do something that we're going to start right now.
cyo gutangira Imana amaturo,
A work of giving offering,
amaturo asanzwe n'ibya cumi.
the regular offerings and the tithe.
Icyo gihe tuzaba turirimba.
And at that time we'll be singing.
Ndagira ngo ntabwo umubeshi twagisirimbana bemereye dusirimbe, ariko dukore ku buryo dusiga aho abantu banyura. Niba tuzaba tubyinira hano turebe ko naho turirwa nta bandi bantu bari basirimbe kugira ngo byose bikorwe neza.
So we're going to give offering as we're dancing.
Sinzi niba bikoroheye turakora muri ubwo buryo.
And just
Reka nsaba umusaza aza tuyobore muri icyo gihe.
Aimete Baba. Ahimidiwe.
we're going to give God praise. I thank God for those 2 children or couple today.
Imana ishimwe cyane.
May God be praised.
Ndagira ngo twatangira tugatura.
Utange ifaranga.
You can continue to give your offering. May God be praised for the wedding parties. On Sunday, I gave my thanks and took forward. This couple wasn't here, but our hearts are very happy. Praise God. And secondly, what I want to tell singers, you take a very long time. You sing and you only leave us with 10 minutes. And 10 minutes is only one Gisirimba. And one Gisirimba, people are not really there. Please leave us at least 15 minutes so that we can dance 2 or 3 Gisirimbas. And I'm not speaking just for myself. I have 24 Gisirimbas that I'm going to dance. There's 23 left. Even if they don't give me the Gisirimba in this church, I have somewhere that I go to dance. We don't dance Gisirimba so people can look at us. I swear to you. I dance Gisirimba, I put Gisirimba in the car and I open the doors. And I park the car on the side and I start dancing. The other day I found a police by the church where and I opened the doors and I started dancing. And the police was there and there was no problem. And I know that if the police asked me what I was doing, I wasn't able to respond to them. But the Gisirimba will speak for itself. We know why we do the things that we do. I'm not doing this so you can look at me. What are you going to give to me? If you can feel how sick I am. Can't you see that I got burnt? I had said that I'm not going to dance today. Praise God.
Bana ndagushimiye kuko mushimiye uyu mwanya wo muri Amerika ni kumeze ariko ndakize ningera handi ndakize ningera mu waje muri Islam ndakize izina rya Yesu
wenda reka umwanya w'Gisirimba turakora sinato kwakira uvuga butumwa ibyo kwese matuyobora kagufi gusa ariko nabwo niba atari byo nta kibazo ngamusengera paso
turagushima Mana izina ryawe rihabwe icyubahiro dusabiye umuvugabutumwa bwe guhaguruka kugira ngo adusangize ijambo muhezagire uzayateguye cyane cyane uheze umugisha abicaye kugira ngo tubashe gutekereza kuri iryo jambo watugemuriye kuri uyu munsi. Izina ryawe rihabwe icyubahiro, tubisenze mu izina rya Yesu Kristo Umwami. Amen.
Anahitaji kuimba kidogo kwa sababu ana muda.
Ubuturi kwiherezo ryo mubutayu turimo gusiganirwa kuja muri ya gakondo tuzabonayo za nshuti zacu zimwe zari mw'isi nyuma zigacura igihe zikaja muri gakondo. Aho hera ifuza kuzagerayo zaririmbana n'abera indirimbo zo kunesha. Aho hera ifuza kuzagerayo zaririmbana n'abera indirimbo zo kunesha. Bamwe muri abo banyamahirwe babaciye ibiranga, abandi barundwa nk'amabumbe babateka mu mavuta. Babonaga irembo riri hafi ndetse gutabarwa kwabo kwari kubasatiriye cyane, umukiza bari hafi. Aho hera ifuza kuzagerayo zaririmbana n'abera indirimbo zo. Aho hera ifuza kuzagerayo zaririmbana n'abera indirimbo zo kunesha. Haleluya, haleluya, haleluya. Amina. Ite dutangira dusome igitabo cy'Abahebuzayo.
Acha tuingie kwa neno, tusome kitabu cha Ibrania 11.
Mezi cumi na igice
11 na mstari wa 5. Ibrania
Abaheburaniya 11 n'umurongo wa
11 na mstari wa 5.
Kwa imani Henoko alihamishwa asija akaiona mauti, wala hakuonekana, kwa sababu Mungu alimhamisha. Maana kabla ya kuhamishwa alikuwa ameshuhudiwa kwamba amempenda Mungu, amempendeza Mungu.
ya kugenda.
Kwa imani alikaa ugenini katika ile nchi ya ahadi, kama katika nchi isiyo yake, akikaa katika hema pamoja na Isaka na Yakobo, warithi pamoja naye na ahadi ile ile. Amen.
Ongeze kuchumi.
Maana alikuwa akiutazamia mji ule mwenye misingi ambao mwenye kuubuni na kujenga ni Mungu. Amen.
Amen. Haleluya.
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 Mvise ko twasangira ijambo ryo kwizera.
Nimehitaji kwamba msingi wa neno ni imani.
Tusangira ijambo ryo kwizera.
Msingi wa neno la leo ni imani.
Inoki basomye.
Inoki ambaye wamesoma
yari umugabo Imana yakundaga nawe wakundaga Imana.
Yeye alikuwa mpendo wa Mungu na Mungu alikuwa akimpenda.
Enoki yagendanye n'Imana umunsi ku munsi.
Alitembea pamoja na Mungu siku kwa siku.
Bagendana imyaka 365.
Miaka 365.
Ariko Imana ikimwishimiye nawe.
Na Mungu akiendelea kumfurahia naye akifurahia Mungu.
Twebwe ubu nta ukigeza n'imyaka 100.
Sisi hatuwezi kufikisha umri wa miaka 100.
Ariko se iminsi mike dufite tugendana n'Imana ikatwishimira natwe tukayishimira.
Lakini siku chache ambazo tunazo Mungu anatufurahia na pia sisi tunafurahia Mungu.
Ese ko Enoki yagize iyo myaka 365 Imana imwishimiye nawe yishimiye kugeza imwimura akagera mu ijuru kandi Imana itaramuhararuka.
Je, mbona Enoki yeye amechukua muda huo na Mungu akimfurahia naye akifurahia Mungu na akafika mbinguni bado hajabadilika?
Hari akantu kantangaje soma iri jambo.
Kuna neno ambalo limenishangaza niliposoma neno hili.
Haravuga ngo abantu bamuhamije atari Mungu.
Inasema ya kwamba washuhuda ambao wamemshuhudia bado hajainuliwa.
Abantu baramuhamyaga ko ari umukiranutsi atari Mungu.
Watu ambao walikuwa wakimshuhudia bado akingali mtakatifu na hajainuliwa.
Ese natwe baraduhamya.
Je, vipi na sisi wanatushuhudia hivyo?
Ese tugendana n'Imana uko bikwiye?
Je, tunatembea pamoja na Mungu kama vile inastahili?
Turafata umwanya muto ntabwo mfata umwanya munini.
Nitachukua muda mchache, sitachukua muda mrefu.
Ariko mundebe kandi tumvikane mwisha.
Jaribu kuniangalia na mnisikie kwa neno hili.
Enoki yagendaga buri munsi intambwe ku intambwe Imana imwishimira na wayishimira.
Enoki alikuwa akitembea siku kwa siku, hatua kwa hatua, Mungu akimfurahia naye pia akifurahia Mungu.
Twasomye ku 9.
Tumesoma mstari wa 9.
Tusoma magambo ya Abrahamu.
Tukasoma maneno ya Ibrahimu.
Abrahamu ngo yabaye mu mahema na Isaka na Yakobo. Wumve umuntu wabaye mu mahema n'abana be n'abuzukuru.
Musikie Ibrahimu ambaye ameishi kwenye hema na watoto wake na wajukuu wake wote wakaishi kwenye hema.
Ngo impamvu yabaye muri ayo mahema.
Sababu gani ambayo imemsababisha kuishi kwa mahema hayo?
Impamvu yabaye mu mahema ngo yabona umudugudu uw'Imana yubatse kandi kawurema.
Ni kwa sababu alikuwa anaona mji ambaye Mungu amejenga na ameuumba.
Ese yamubonaga ku maso yaturebesha y'umubiri.
Je, vipi alikuwa akiuona kwa macho haya ya mwili ambayo tunaona nayo?
Yawubonaga mu kwizera.
Ni kwa imani ambayo alikuwa akiona mji huu.
Yabonaga mu kwizera ka abona umudugudu Imana yarubatse irongera irarema.
Ni mji ambayo Mungu amejenga na pia akaumba.
Ese umudugudu uzawujamo?
Je, vipi utaenda kwenye mji huo?
Ese aho ngaho hazabateraniye izo mfura zose wizera ko nawe uzaba uri kumwe n'izo mfura?
Je, mahali kutakuwa kuna keti hao wote na wewe unaamini kwamba utaishi pamoja na wao?
Ese kuja mu ijuru ntabwo ubiba impanuka uzitoreza hano?
Kwenda mbinguni sio kigafra, ni lazima uwe na mazoezi hapa duniani.
Erega kuja mu ijuru ntabwo ari ibintu uvuga ngo urakeye mu gitondo ngo turi mu rugendo nko kuvuga ngo uja muri kampani.
Kwenda mbinguni sio kusema eti waamke asubuhi kama vile tukiamka tukielekea kwenye kampuni, ni kujiandaa.
Na kampuni ndo Afrika kugira ngo ube umukozi.
Hata na kampuni lazima uwe ufanye application ili uingie ndio uwe mtumishi ndani.
Ariko kuba umunyamwuka ukaba umuragwa w'ico gihugu,
kuwa mtu wa kiroho ili uwe murithi wa nchi hiyo,
no kwimenyereza mu by'umwuka.
Ni lazima uwe na mazoezi ya kiroho.
Hariho abimenyereza mu by'uyu mubiri.
Kuna watu wanajizoelesha, wanafanya mazoezi ya mwili.
Hariho ukuntu umuntu ashobora kwimenyereza mu by'umwuka.
Kuna vile mtu anaweza kujizoelesha kwa kiroho,
abandi bakimenyereza mu by'umubiri,
na wengine wanajizoelesha kwa mwili huu.
Kwimenyereza mu by'umwuka,
kuwa na mazoezi ya kiroho,
akenshi maze kubona akenshi twagiye tumanuka gaho.
Mara mimi ninaona watu wameenda wakishuka kidogo.
Impamvu?
Sababu gani?
Tuja muri kampani.
Ni kwa sababu tunaingia kwenye kampuni.
Nimba warasengaga utashe,
kama ulikuwa muombaji ukiomba unaporejea nyumbani,
wenda wicuru ugasenga,
kiwa usiku naomba,
waraje wa kampani,
mchoko imeingia ndani, mambo yakaendelea kushuka kidogo. Lakini
nimba wizeye kuko ijuru rihari,
kama una imani kwamba mbingu iko,
iri mwizo fura zose,
ambaye kuna keti wale wote
iri mwizo abantu bari harani,
wale ambao wamekuwa shujaa kwa kuingia, na wewe fanya mazoezi ya kiroho.
Mugihe wirirwa muri kampani,
muda ambayo unachukua kwenye kampuni,
ukasozera ku mafilme,
wewe unaangalia filme tu.
Igihe uvuye muri kampani ukaja mu mafilme,
unapotoka kwenye kampuni unaingia kwenye film,
mwuka wa uzagenda,
ni kusema roho yako itaendelea kishuka.
Tuzagaburira nico kizabyi,
kile ambacho utajaribu kupa chakula ndicho kitanona.
Nibugaburiye kamere,
kama unapatia kamere niki tabia, ukiipa chakula lazima inone.
Kamere izabyi,
ni kusema tabia itanona,
umuka zagenda anyuka,
roho nayo kiroho nayo itaenda ikinyonyoma.
Kamere umuntu arayivukana,
ni kusema tabia mtu huwa anazaliwa nayo.
Unaona tuli hapa tuli harini,
si mnaona watoto hao wanaketi hapo,
bafite kamere.
Ni kusema watoto hao wana tabia.
Kamere umuntu arayivuka,
ni kusema mtu uzaliwa na tabia.
Ariko hari ukumva igenda inyongwa n'ijambo ry'Imana,
lakini vile kuna vile neno la Mungu linaendelea.
Uretse kuri yakana ugakozeho buke,
ukiangalia mtoto huyo ukimgusa kidogo,
usanga bafite umujinya,
unaweza kukuta ana kisirani.
Umwana w'amezi 5 umubona umujinya,
mtoto wa miezi 5 unaona ana kisirani.
Hari igihe ubona nyina ya bagize akantu batukabona umwana ararize.
Kuna wakati mama akifanya jambo kidogo mtoto analia,
ukabona umwana afite umujinya,
unaona mtoto ana kisirani.
Na haba bahaye bakurabo,
lakini hao wakiwambao wamekomaa,
usanga kamere rwose ugenda uyibona kamere bari.
Tabia lazima uione ndani yao.
Naho twebwe abakuze,
lakini sisi watu wakubwa,
kamere itishwe n'amasengesho ngo yishwe n'imbaraga z'Imana.
Kusema tabia isipoharibiwa na maombi, ni kusema itakuwa imejaa,
izakuyobora kamere
itakuongoza kama haujaribu kuigoma.
Amina.
Haleluya.
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 Kamere ni ikintu kibi kiza kimarwa n'ijambo ry'Imana.
Ni kusema tabia ni kitu mbaya ambayo inamaliza neno la Mungu.
Hariho abantu baza bagira ngo bamwe baba bakirisitu kubw'impanuka cyangwa birashakishwa.
Watu wamoja wanawaza eti Ukristo unaletwa na kigafura, lakini lazima utafutishe.
Yesu yigishaga cy'imigani.
Yesu alikuwa akihubiri akikata kama hadithi.
Yesu yaciye umugani aravuga ngo,
Yesu amekata hadithi akasema hivi,
hari abantu bubatse inzu bamwe bubaka ku musenyi abandi.
Akasema kuna watu wamejenga nyumba, wamoja wamejenga kwenye mwamba, wengine wakajenga kwenye mchanga.
Imvura iragwa, imiyaga irahuka, imivu iratera.
Mvua ikanyesha, pepo ikavuma, hata na maji ikateremka,
zikubita kuri sanzu,
ikaangukia nyumba hizo.
Ariko izari ku musenyi zaraguye,
zile ambazo zilikuwa kwenye mchanga zimeanguka,
izari ku rutare zaraguye,
na zile zilikuwa kwenye mwamba zimesimama imara.
Imvura igwa kuri twe twese,
mvua unyesha kwa sisi sote,
imiyaga ihuha kuri twese,
na pepo uvuma kwa sisi sote,
imivu itemba kuri twese,
na maji uteremka kwetu sisi sote.
Ariko uko duhagarara ku rutare,
lakini vile tunasimama kwenye mwamba ni tofauti.
Data wa kwizera Abrahamu nuko tuvuga umutunzi ukomeye,
na alikuwa tajiri,
ariko ntiyabubakiye amazu,
lakini hakuwajengea manyumba
nkaya bisi dushaka,
kama haya sisi watu wa dunia tunahitaji,
abana be babemo,
ili watoto waishi ndani.
Yibereye mu mahema,
yeye ameishi kwenye hema,
kuko yabonaga umudugudu,
kwa sababu alikuwa akiona mji ambayo Mungu amejenga na akaumba, ambaye Mungu amemjengea. Je, swali, na wewe unahitaji kuwa kwenye mji huu? Je, unahitaji kuishi kwenye makesha hayo? Mimi ninapoona watu wakichezea Mungu hapa,
tutegereze wa munsi,
huwa nahitaji kuwaambia rendezvous ambayo tunasubiri siku hiyo,
wa munsi tuzaba muri cha gitaramo,
siku ambayo tutakuwa kwenye makesha hayo,
wa munsi tuzatarama hamwe na bera,
siku ambayo tutakesha pamoja na watakatifu,
wa munsi tuzabana na za kwali,
siku moja tutakuwa pamoja na mashujaa.
Ese na uriteguye?
Je, vipi na wewe uko tayari?
Ese na hanga hatubyinira,
ni hapa tu tunachezea?
Ese ni kuja muri kampani tugataha?
Je, ni kampuni na kurejea nyumbani,
cyangwa dufite rendezvous
au tuna ahadi na Mungu?
Hari ahantu tuzaje,
kuna mahali tutaenda kwenye kuchezea Mungu.
Aho ngaho niho twese tugomba kuja,
hapo ndipo lazima sisi sote twende hapo,
sio
hapa mwisho.
aho ngaho tuzaja
mahali hapo tutaenda
nabwira ijambo tuzongera kuvuga ngo ko turigisha
hakuna mahubiri tena mahali hapo,
mahubiri azaba,
hakuna mahubiri mahali hapo,
hazaba izo ndirimbo,
ndio kutakuwa nyimbo hizo,
abantu bifuza kubyina igisimba,
watu ambao wanahitaji kumchezea Mungu,
tuzaba turabajeni sivyo,
na sisi tutakuwa ni vijana,
tuzabyina ico gisimba,
tutachezea Mungu gisimba,
tuzaba mu gitaramo,
tutakuwa kwenye makesha hayo,
ntabwo tuzabura abandi badusize,
hatutakosa wenzetu ambao wametuacha,
ntabwo ababyeyi ntabwo bazabura abandi,
watoto hawatakosa wazazi,
nta mupfakazi uzahaba,
hakuna yatima na mjane, hakuna yatima na wajane,
abasizwe n'ababo,
wale ambao wamewaachwa na wao
bazahozwa no kubabona,
watapanguzwa machozi na kuwaona.
Hari ukuntu umuntu ashobora kuba mu rusengero,
kuna vile unaweza kuishi kanisani
ntiwitegure
bila kujiandaa,
ugomba kwitegura,
lazima ujiandae.
Hari ukuntu batubwiye ngo umugabo umwe yararyamye basanga yara,
kuna vile wametuambia baba mmoja amelala na ikawa ni kufariki,
bagira ngo inkoko zirarisha,
wakiwaza eti ngombe zinalisha,
ariko inzira ducamo
nini, njia ambayo tunapita ni ile.
Ese gihuvuka uzumenye igihe waje kuri iyi si,
je, unapozaliwa unajua kwamba unakuja duniani,
igihe uzagenda nuko,
na hata na kuinuliwa ni
uyu mubiri,
mwili huu
ni ikintu tuzasiga muri ubu,
ni kitu ambacho tutaacha kwenye udongo,
ariko wa muntu w'imbere,
lakini nafsi,
wa Mungu kubwira,
nafsi ambayo inakwambia hivi,
wikora iki,
acha kufanya hivi, neno hili ni mbaya.
Kandi buri muntu wese agira umwuka,
na kila mmoja ana nafsi hiyo.
kugira ngo umwuka ni wa wundi buzuzwa bakavuga,
usiwaze nafsi ni kusema kwa kiroho,
umwuka nyawo ni wa wundi
ni kusema nafsi ni ile, na roho ni ile inakukataza kusema mambo mabaya.
Amina,
haleluya,
haleluya,
haleluya.
Hari ukuntu umwuka buri wese agira umwuka,
kuna vile kila mmoja ana roho.
Hari igihe uja gukora ikintu,
kuna wakati unapoenda kufanya kitu,
agahita kubwira ngo iki kintu ni kibi wiki,
roho anakuambia neno hili ni baya, acha kufanya hivi.
Satani azayitanguza na
hapo shetani anaingilia naye ndani,
uzuva mu mutima wa bazavuga bo,
usikie katika roho, utasikia watu wawili wakinong'onezea.
Kwari kibazo,
shetani atakwambia kuna shida,
ni bigezweho,
haya ni mambo yanafikiwa,
cyangwa umuntu yareka guko bikubera iki,
kwa nini unaweza kuacha kufanya mambo haya,
kumusubiza azamenyera,
nikiacha kumjibu atazoea,
yanyobera asanyobera huyu muntu,
yeye anajidanganya kwangu mimi,
yibeshe adresse kuri nje,
ni kusema amejidanganya kwangu,
noneho ngiye kumusubiza, uwo ni Satani kwa,
kwa hiyo ninaenda kumjibu,
ubwo yibeshe adresse
kwa sababu amejidanganya kuja kwangu,
ngiye kumusubiza,
mimi lazima nimjibu,
namubwira katre,
nitamwambia ukweli ine.
Ariko
lakini huyo ni shetani ambaye ananong'onezea hivyo.
Mwuka wera,
Roho Mtakatifu
arakubwira ngo tuza,
anakuambia tulia,
ibyacu saha
yetu sio hapa.
Amina,
haleluya.
Ibyacu saha,
yetu sio ya hapa,
ibyacu saha,
yetu sio ya hapa, yetu yana mahali fulani,
ibyacu bigenda bucece,
yanaenda polepole,
ibyacu bigenda bituje,
yanaenda kinyenyekea.
Inoki we yageze iyo myaka yose,
Inoki yeye amechukua muda huo.
unaniwe myaka 50.
Je, vipi miaka 50 unashinda?
Unaniwe kugendana n'Imana imyaka ufite 20 n'ingahe?
Miaka 20 na ngapi unashindwa?
Ese unanirwa utaragira n'imyaka,
unashindwa na bado utachukua muda wa miaka hiyo.
Ese wagenze uko Imana ishaka,
jaribu kutembea vile Mungu anahitaji,
kandi uko Imana ishaka,
na vile Mungu anahitaji.
buri muntu wese abakuzi,
kila mmoja anajua neno hilo.
Iyo ukoze neza,
unapofanya vizuri, wewe ni rafiki wa Mungu.
Iyo ukore umuntu nawe,
unapofanyizia mwenzako vibaya, wewe sio rafiki wa Mungu.
Gendana n'Imana,
jaribu kutembea na Mungu,
uko nabandi bagenda,
kwa sababu na wengine wametembea pamoja na Mungu.
Urugamba turimo,
ni kusema vita hii tunapigana, wa mashujaa ndio watashinda.
Hari umubwiriza wavuze,
kuna mhubiri mmoja amehubiri hivi,
kibuga turimo
akasema uwanja tunapochezea na wengine wamechezea kwenye uwanja huo, lakini wameshinda, wanasubiri makesha hayo.
Hariho nabandi hano,
kuna wengine hapa
baba mu kibuga bagakina,
ambao wenye kwenye uwanja wanacheza,
buri munsi
wanashindwa kila siku,
buri gihe,
kila wakati unakuta wanashindwa,
buri gihe igitego kikinji,
kila wakati wanashindwa.
kubera iki wewe weme?
Je, kwa nini wewe unaamini goli hiyo ushindwe kila wakati?
Mwuka wera wagufashaga,
Roho Mtakatifu alikuwa akikusaidia,
akaba kepere wo gutanga bya bitego
anakuwa kizuizo kuzuia kushindwa huko.
Kiwamugaburiye,
haujamupa chakula, haujamshibisha,
kamere,
ni kusema umeshibisha tabia,
umwuka wera aranyohwa,
na Roho Mtakatifu akawa
aragenda karashira,
ikaisha,
aragenda jinyuma,
akaenda nyuma,
kamera nayo ije imbere,
tabia ikaenda mbele,
kiragenda kiragangamara,
na ikawa kubwa zaidi,
igisore gikomeye,
ikawa kijana zaidi, Roho akaisha.
Niyo mpamvu ibitego,
hiyo sababu goli huwa unashindwa kila siku.
Icyaha nikiza ni wewe cyadeshe,
dhambi ikija ni wewe umeshindwa,
ikintu kibi cyaje ni wewe,
kibaya ni wewe umeshindwa.
Kubera iki kikuresha?
Kwa nini unashindwa? Ni kwa sababu unapatia kugaburira umwuka wera, unashindwa kupa chakula Roho Mtakatifu.
Amina,
haleluya.
Ibi tuganira,
maneno haya tunaongea,
umuntu agiye atoramo kamwe kamwe,
ukichukua moja
ukagenda wicisha kamere ingeso nziza,
na unaenda ukiharibu tabia nzuri,
uzamurwa mwuka wera,
Roho Mtakatifu unainua
imbaraga z'umwuka wera.
Ntabwo sema nguvu za Roho Mtakatifu
ntabwo zizanwa no kuririmba,
haziletwe na kuimba tu,
ntabwo zizanwa no gutanga amaturo
au kutoa sadaka,
zizanwa na byose ibyo dusabwa.
Ni kusema zinaletwa na yale yote tunahitajika kufanya.
Iyo mwuka wera kubwiye ngo uzugusenge,
Roho Mtakatifu anapokuongelezea amka uombe, hata uwe kwenye usingizi,
ukumva ntushoboye,
unasikia huwezi, lakini kwa ukweli Roho Mtakatifu kuangusha.
Umutima kubwiye ngo senga,
unasikia Roho akikwambia omba, unasikia unashindwa, unachoka,
wewe uryamye amasaha 2,
je unalala saa 2,
ariko uzumvira umwuka wera,
lakini utii.
Iyo wazutse ugasenga,
unapoamka unaomba,
hariyo ibitero byinshi,
kuna vita mingi ambayo utashinda,
hari ibintu byinshi bihomusenya,
ni vingi ambavyo utabomoa,
kandi bitari byawe,
na hiyo sio yako.
Wenda zo ku rusengero rwawe,
inawezekana ni ya kanisa yako, inawezekana ni ya marafiki, majirani,
sengera byose,
kwa sababu kiwa mnaombea mambo yote,
ariko mwuka wera arakubwira ngo,
lakini Roho Mtakatifu akikwambia amuka, jaribu amuke.
Ntabwo gusenga ari imbaraga zoroshe, gusenga biba bigoye.
Kuomba sio nguvu rahisi, kuomba ni neno ngumu,
biba bigoye,
ni neno ngumu kuomba,
ariko
lakini
umvira umwuka wera.
tii Roho Mtakatifu.
Muri byaravuze ngo umvira umwuka wera, wize urukundo, ndazo nuzagira.
Roho muimbaji akaimba aseme utii Roho Mtakatifu na uwe na upendo, utashinda.
Tugomba kumvira umwuka wera,
lazima tutii Roho Mtakatifu,
ariko ni tureka kamere kadutegeka,
tukiacha tabia inatuongoza,
ntabwo tuzaje muri ya midugudu,
hatutaingia kwenye miji hiyo.
Hari abantu bamwe hano batazi amahema.
Kuna watu wengi hapa hawajui hema,
kuba mu nzu y'amahema,
kuishi kwenye nyumba ya hema.
Ntabwo twazibayemo, ariko twazaga tugerayo irakiva.
Hatukuishi hapo, lakini tulikuwa tukifika kwenye kambi watu wanaishi hapo.
Kubona umuntu ufite za miliyari,
ukiona mtu ana miliari,
ariko akiyemeza kuba muri ayo mazu y'amahema,
lakini anaitika kuishi kwenye nyumba hizo za hema,
yabwiwe ko azabasha mu mudugudu w'Imana yubatse kandi
kwa sababu ameambiwa kwamba ataingia kwenye mji ambaye Mungu amemuumba na amejenga, lakini anakubali kuishi hapo. Kuna kitu ambacho ameona, kuna kitu ambacho ameona. Kwa ukweli tuna mingi
kandi
na tena
twagize umugisha,
na tumebahatika.
Uyu mugisha ntitukabukereze,
tusicheze na bahati hiyo,
tukereze umugisha twagize ubuntu bwo kuba Bakristo,
tusicheze na bahati hiyo, neema ya kuwa Wakristo.
Hano twageze muri iki gihugu, ucitegereje ni igihugu kiroze.
Nchi hii ukiangalia ni nchi ambayo imeharibika.
Urebye abantu mukorana,
ukiangalia watu mnatumika nao,
ukareba ingeso zabo,
unaangalia tabia zao,
ukareba uko bateye,
vile wako,
ntabwo turi kimwe,
sio tuko tofauti,
ntabwo tugenda kimwe,
hatutembei vimoja,
ntabwo tumeze kimwe,
hatuko.
Mukristo numwe ariko kwisi yose,
Mukristo ni mmoja dunia yote mzima.
Abakristo bari hano bakavukiye bari hano,
Wakristo ambao wenyeji wa nchi hii
bameze ngao,
ni the same na wewe.
Mukristo numwe,
Kristo ni moja na mpagani ni moja. Kuna baba moja alikuwa akisema wakora wote ni wamoja, wa Kinshasa wa wapi wote ni wamoja. Ni kusema wote ni wamoja, Wakristo wote ni wamoja, lakini lile ambalo tunahitajika, tujaribu kuua na tabia nzuri. Tuyaribu na tabia nzuri.
Kampuni zageze tukamuramo.
Kampuni imeenda ikiotuondoa.
Tukamuyemo imbaraga.
Imetuondoa nguvu za maombi.
Kubera gukora no kuva.
Kwa sababu ya kutumika na kuchoka.
Kuri bitutisubira uzasanga abantu barakamutse.
Kama tutirekebishe utakuta watu ni kama wamekauka.
Uzusanga baririmbyi ni baririmba.
Ukute waimbaji wanapoimba.
Woni muhaguruke.
Wakiwaambia msimame.
Muririmbe cyane.
Muimbe zaidi.
Ariko umuntu ufite amavuta y'Imana.
Lakini yule amepakwa mafuta na Mungu.
Aririmba gake.
Anaimba kidogo.
Mugafashwa.
Na mnasaidiwa.
Umuntu yahaguruka hari nyuma agasenga.
Mtu akisimama nyuma anaomba.
Mugafashwa.
Mnasaidiwa.
Ariko iyo mwakamutse.
Lakini kama mmekauka.
Ukabigikatsi.
Mnakuwa msikito mnachomekauka. Mnaimba haiwezekani. Mnaomba haiwezekani.
Kubera uko zambaraga.
Kwa sababu nguvu hizo zimewaishia. Ni kusema tabia imeinuka na nguvu za kiroho zimeshuka.
Ariko turwane urugamba.
Lakini tupigane vita nzuri.
Tusigame kwizera kwacu.
Tuwe na imani
kuko tubikibika.
Kwa sababu kuna taji ambayo tumewekewa ambayo haiharibiki. Kwa sababu Mungu ametuaga taji hilo. Wale ambao wanampenda Mungu amewaga taji hilo. Na taji hilo ni kuishi pamoja naye. Mimi ninapowaza neno hilo, ninaona viongozi wetu wengi ambao ninajua wamefika tayari. Hata tunasema Ibrahimu na wakina Enoki. Lakini nakumbuka kabla Shibira alikuwa akihubiri, ninaona tayari amefika huko. Na mimi ninahitaji, ninakuwa na shauku ya kuona. Ninapokumbuka mchungaji alikuwa anaitwa Zakaria Semagagara, ninakumbuka mahali alikuwa akilala akiomba. Asubuhi akija kwenye makesha macho ilikuwa imevimba, akibilia kanisa la Mungu. Kila wakati alikuwa akikesha hapo.
Abo bose bategereje muri cyo bitara.
Hao wote tunawasubiri kwenye makesha hayo. Je, vipi na wewe utaishi nao?
Sasa nao uzabana nao.
Je, na wewe utaishi na wao?
Hari abandi bamaze kugerayo ni benshi.
Kuna wale ambao wengi ambao wamefika. Kuna kijana mmoja ambaye ameuawa huko kwenye Rusizi. Mambo hayo ninaendelea nikiyatafakari. Ninaona ndugu zake wanaoga zaidi. Akawaambia hivi, mbinguni ambaye hatuwezi kwenda tulale njiani kesho tufike.
Nyuma ya masegonde turaba tugezeyo.
Muda kidogo tutakuwa tumefika tayari. Mufarijike. Muda kidogo tutakuwa tumefika. Na wale ambao wamewaua ndio wamesema. Walikuwa wanawajua, walikuwa wanaishi pamoja. Wale ambao walikuwa wanaishi Kabera. Muda kidogo tutakuwa tumefika. Mbingu imefikiwa. Wewe kama umezubaa, kuna wale ambao tayari wako. Wewe ukizubaa, bibi harusi tayari wamefika. Tayari wamefika. Na wewe pia wanakusubiri katika makesha hayo, ili tuinuliwe kama vile Enoki ameinuliwa. Kuna wale wataenda na mwili hivi, lakini wengi tutapitia kwenye kifo. Kwa sababu Enoki yeye hakufa, ametembea pamoja na Mungu, amesindikiza Mungu, akitembea akimsindikiza. Alipoangalia hatua ya nyuma akakuta tayari ameinuliwa. Je, najiuliza mbinguni ni tu? Je, liko mbele yetu? Je, amemsindikiza wakitembea kwenye dunia? Je, dunia iko wapi kwa sababu imefunguliwa wakaingia ndani?
ijuru ryarakingutse baba barinjira.
Mbingu imefunguka na wakaingia.
Yagiye kureba bona yinjira.
Alipoangalia tayari akakuta ameingia.
Amina.
Haleluya. Na wewe ni mmoja wa wao ambao wataingia.
Ariko biva kuri wewe.
Lakini wewe mwenyewe kuamua.
Biva kuri wewe.
Wewe mwenyewe kuamua.
Kuzabana nabo bose.
Kuishi pamoja na hao wote.
Natwe twese tukazabana.
Na sisi sote tuishi pamoja.
Rendezvous dutekereze wa.
Sema agano ni siku hiyo.
Uko Biblia iravuga ngo n'umwana ntabizi na Mungu.
Kwa sababu Biblia inasema hata mtoto na roho hajui siku hiyo. Mungu mwenyewe ndiye anajua siku hiyo.
Tutegereze uwo munsi.
Tumsubiri siku hiyo.
Tuzaba turi kumwe, tuzabonane twese turi kumwe.
Ambayo tutakuwa na makesha tukiwa pamoja.
N'abashumba bacu twese turi kumwe.
Na wachungaji wetu tukiwa pamoja.
Ariko hari umunsi tuzabana.
Lakini kuna siku tutaishi pamoja.
Muri ico gitaramo.
Katika makesha haya.
Tuzaba gitaramo n'abera.
Ambayo watakatifu watakesha.
Tazasura kuva ngo tuko turasabira isirimba nibakitu.
Mahala tutasema tunaomba kisirimba watupatie.
Tuzaririmba.
Tutaimba
indirimbo z'ufaya.
Nyimbo ambazo za makesha.
Turi kumwe n'abera.
Tukiwa na watakatifu. Mungu atubariki. Amen.
Haleluya, 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 haleluya. Inyigisho nk'izi ziba zikenewe cyane kuko nizo zitubwira iby'iwacu n'ibyo Kristo yagiye kudutegurira.
These kinds of preaching are very important because they tell us about the place where we're going.
Rimwe na rimwe nifuza kenshi tuvuga izindi nyigisho ariko izo kuzabana na Kristo sinkuze kuzumva hejuru.
We usually have different kind of preachings, but the preachings of joining God. But I also think they're very important, so that people can know what is awaiting for them. This next session that we're going into, I'm going to invite Pastor Jeremiah to come and lead this.
Amen.
Bwana sifiwe.
Amen.
Tumebarikiwa kabisa.
You are very blessed.
Tumebarikiwa kimaajabu.
You are very blessed in a very special way.
Nilikuwa nasoma Biblia.
I was reading the Bible.
Nasema kwa nini nasoma verse hii? Kwa nini? Kwa nini nasoma verse hii? Sema Bwana, sema mbele. Why am I in this verse?
Why am I reading this verse?
Hao ni Marekani hapo. Hakuna wakongo, hakuna wakongomani hapo, niko wapi leo? Hakuna wakongomani hapo. What American people.
Amen.
Yeah, they have to speak English. Amen. Wanatakiwa kuongea Kiingereza watu hapo.
These people need to learn how to speak.
Maana wote ni Marekani hapo. Hakuna.
Because all of them are.
Wakurudi Kongo wasimone hapa. Hakuna.
I don't see anybody who's willing to return back to Congo. I don't see nobody.
It's right or no? They can speak English. Even I preach in English, they understand me, right?
Amen.
Yeah, so now I can say English. Amen.
Amen.
Leo nilikuwa nasoma Biblia.
Today I was reading the Bible.
Sijui kwa nini.
And I don't know the reason why.
Nimebania maverse inayoangalia miaka ya watoto wa Adamu.
I was reading the verses that were talking about the children of Adam.
Nikaona Adamu amezaa watoto wake.
And Adam birthed his children.
Alipoweza miaka 500.
And after he was 500 years old.
Nikaona akazaa Seti.
And he birthed Seth.
Seti akazaa mwenzake naye akazaa miaka 900.
And he also birthed somebody in.
Akazaa Metushela, Metushela akazaa miaka 900 ulimwenguni.
Alimaliza miaka 900.
900.
They spent 900 years.
Wengine waka miaka 800.
And others were spending 800 years. And now the years are getting lower. The ages of Enoch we do not really see. He spent only like 30 something years and after that he left. But after that people kept burning and being deceived. And the last person who was born was Noah. And he was also alive for 7 years. But after that, God reduced the age. And he said that he reduced the age of a human to 122 years old. 120 years old. And today I was reading the book of Psalm. It says that it's hard for a person to still walk when they're 90 years old. Those who are very strong, they probably spent 80 years. And I said that there's something. That means our bad habit, the bad habits that we have, it even kills the years that we have to spend on this earth. I will ask you to see where you are. I will ask you to ask yourself, why are you dying very early? You're still very young and you're just passing away. You are needed to get old. And so you can feel the sweetness of your, so you can thank God in your old years. As humans, we see that getting old it's a very hard time when you're older. But to God, it's a blessing when you're old. He says that you will see gray hair on your head. He told David, and David told his child. He said, my child, my enemy, do everything so that they don't see gray hair on their head, so that they can die prematurely. It's a really blessing to get old. We are very thankful today. May God bless His servant. We heard the news of faith. The righteous one will live by faith. If he gets distracted, God is not happy with him. We heard stories about habits. What kind of habits have you grown into? The habit that you have made strong, it will get even bigger. It will get oiled and just search into yourself. What kind of habits are you? If it's a habit of death, it will kill you. But if it's a habit of life, it will give you an eternal life. Praise God. Praise God. If you are happy, just raise your hand. If you are still alive, just raise your hand. May God bless you. I see you are sitting in front of me. I see that you have God in you. You have a God in you. And that is what is making you breathe. And it's also making you raise your hand. And it's making you sit on a chair. But if life is removed away from you, nobody is going to love you in this house. Nobody is going to be your friend in this house. Everyone will be afraid of you. Nobody will approach you. Because God is in you. And that is why people approach you. Because the Bible says those who resemble, amen. Oh, those who resemble, things that resemble each other, they live together. Praise God. Corpse, they live together in the grave. They're not afraid of each other.
If the grave is too far, in the morgue.
In
mortuary.
Yeah. They're not afraid of each other. They're just together. Even if they live in there for 500 years, they're not afraid of each other. Because they're the same. Because they resemble each other. the white person, black person, if they're dead people, all of them resemble each other. And all those who have life, they will also stay together. Praise God. The Bible, I tell you that today, the child of God, you who have been created by the image of God, you who have received the light of heaven, and you are still keeping that light of heaven, I ask you to keep your light, because you were darkness yesterday, and today you are light and you're shining to God. And so you have to guard the lights that you were given by God. Amen. Praise God. Guard that light. The light of God that is in us is life. The light of God that is in us is life. Amen. The book of Ephesians chapter 5 in verse 8, what does it say?
Who's ready?
Kwa maana zamani nyinyi mlikuwa giza, bali sasa mmekuwa nuru katika Bwana. Enendeni kama watoto wa nuru, kwa kuwa tunda la nuru ni katika wema wote na haki na kweli. Amen.
Anasema ya kwamba nyinyi zamani mlikuwa giza.
It says that a long time ago you were darkness. Like our father Gabriel said, a long time ago he was a very person. But now that he has received Jesus Christ, that means a long time ago he was darkness, and now he became light. And if you have become light, it is required that your light shine, and so other people can see it, so other people can witness. Praise God. If there's a bandi in here, we all know who you are. If you are a gangster in this church, we know who you are. And if you are a person who is well kept, we know who you are. And you say, "Oh, Papa, eh?" That mother or that sister. Because light, you cannot hide. If light shines, it must be that everyone sees that there is light. Because where there is dark, it is seen that dark is there. You hide yourself for years, but darkness is darkness. Praise God. I was taught something from the Bible. Jesus sat on a table with his disciples, and he knew everything. But it didn't stop the person who had darkness in him to eat on the table with Jesus. He prepared a table. He didn't prepare the table for the bad ones or the good ones. It was a table for everyone among the disciples. The good people were there, and the people who were well were also there. And Jesus said, today, they will remove me. And those who remove me from here are among you. They're going to sell me, people who are here right now. And Peter stood up. And he said, Father, is that me? Jesus looked at him and said, it is not. And the next person came. And the next disciple was Kimararungu. And he said, Jesus, am I going to sell you? And Jesus looked at him. He said, no, it is not you.
Anazunguruka huko.
And then he went around.
Bwana asifiwe.
Praise God.
Sababu atakayemtoa Bwana
because the one who is going
ni yule
to
anayepanga mpango mchafu nyuma ya
it is the one who have prepared a very bad plan on the table, and they wanted to remove Jesus.
Mpango anayoipanga,
the plan that you plan,
mawazo uliyokuwa nayo ya uchafu,
the thoughts, the dirty thoughts that you have, this is a great time to make yourselves holy and to leave those thoughts. And Judah told Jesus, Jesus, I wanted to give you away, but I'm not going to do that anymore. Praise God. God could have found so many ways to remove Jesus if he wanted to. It wasn't going to be just through Judah. He says, be stoned or be cursed.
Yes.
Amen. 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 Praise God. Judah was not ashamed. And then everyone were asking among themselves. They were asking, and Jesus would tell them it's not you. And another person will ask, and Jesus would tell them that it's not you. The next person will ask, and Jesus will tell them that it's not them. And Judah is going, was just like, I'm going to ask as well. Jesus won't know that it's me.
Yes.
But Jesus, is it me? And Jesus looked at him. Go and finish your work. Praise God. Do you have bad thoughts in your heart?
Do you have a bad project in your heart?
Do you have bad plans in your heart? Do you have bad plans in your heart? In front of the table of God, do you have bad plans? I don't want God to tell you to go finish your work. Today, I want you to be healed. Do not remain in that hole. Because Jesus came so you can have life. And so you can have an eternal life. He didn't come to just give you life. He is the light. And he put the light inside of us. And he wants light to remain inside of you so that it can continue to light. Amen. Why Judah? Why do you have to be Judah? Why those habits have to follow you? Why do the habits of Judah have to follow you? Why do those habits of Judah have to follow you today? In front of the table of God, you have to go and sin. You have to go lie again. In front of the table of Jesus, you're going to shed blood. Praise God. I was thinking about shedding blood. You shut a person and all of a sudden they're shedding. Because you have bad words. I figure out that words can also break hearts and it can make you bleed. Today is the day of Jesus. Today is the communion. God, look at your heart. Look inside of you. And start condemning yourself. So that after we drink, may God heal you from drunkenness. So that after this, God can remove you from the thief. The things that you have done are enough. Maybe today is your last day on this earth. God has given you this opportunity so you can prepare yourself. He said, we talked about a guy who went on a mountain guarding his cows. And then he left his cows and just passed away. And maybe
yote ameiacha.
Maybe he left everything in his life. So approach the Holy Communion. I'm not stopping you from taking the Holy Communion. I'm encouraging you to come. The Bible says, if you do not share with me on this table, it will be hard to share the heavens with you. That means if you do not share, you don't eat. That means it's a problem. And if you don't drink because of a certain problem, that's also another problem. So figure it out yourself. Look at your life and fix your life so that this table of today can be a resurrection for you. Let it not be to condemn you. Paul said, condemn yourself before approaching this table so that this will not make you perish. Praise God. Praise God. We're not going to take a long time. Please welcome. And I welcome you to approach this table. Don't let any circumstance stop you from coming and approaching. Do not let your thoughts to stop you. Your ways, please stop them from now and start a new path today. It says, those who keeps on condemning themselves, most of them right now are crippled, and some are sick, and even death will rise from those kind of things. You can be removed from all those things. Just warning yourself, you can be removed from those things. If you condemn yourself and you say, God, please forgive me. From now on, my ways, my dark ways, I leave them. Starting from today, the dirty thoughts that I had, today I leave them behind. I'm starting a new life today, so that when I eat your body, so that I'm eating life. And when I drink your blood, I'll be drinking holiness to purify my sin. Amen. All those things are done because of faith. Everything is done because of faith. And it says that you will remain in that land because of faith. You will have life because of faith. You will receive righteousness because of faith. Everything is through faith. If you believe you are forgiven today, if you believe that you are forgiven today, that means you're truly forgiven. You are truly forgiven. If you believe that you are forgiven, that means you're already forgiven. Because our forgiveness goes through our faith. Our whole entire Christianity life is through faith.
Amen.
Amen. Do not see the greatness of your sin. Do not see the greatness of the dirty things you do. But see the greatness of the blood of Jesus on the cross. That has the power to wash your sins. Even if it's red like anything, you will also be white as snow. Just 1 minute. Not even a whole year. It doesn't take you 20 years or a year. That is why on the cross he was healed. That thief on the cross, he was given grace for just 1 minute and he was healed. So today, and today you will be in heaven, in paradise, in the kingdom. And today you're going to be in the kingdom. He didn't fast for 3 days. He didn't He didn't struggle in church even one day. He didn't even give the tithe in church. He never gave offering in church, but he entered the kingdom. It is because of faith. Praise God. Praise God. And today you can fix your life and you can also enter the kingdom. Be aware of certain things. And don't let even the bad thing to stop you.
Amen.
Praise God. I ask you to come. Just close your eyes for 2 minutes and tell your God to make you holy. I'm just going to ask you to just close your eyes for 2 minutes and pray. And just tell God that I'm going to share your table today. I ask that you be with me. I ask that you make me holy. I ask you that you wash me so that I won't be like Judah. So that I won't be like Judah. Praise God. Please welcome the servants of God. The Bible says,
pendant qu'il mangeait, Jésus prit du pain
as they were eating, God took the bread
et le donna aux disciples en disant,
and he gave to his disciples, saying,
prenez et mangez,
hear and eat.
ceci est mon corps.
This is my body.
Amen.
Amen. We're going to pray for the bread. Let us all pray together.
turagushimiye mwami Imana yo mu ijuru uko wavuze ngo muzahore mubyibuka wa munsi mwami Yesu bakugambaniye ijambo ryawe riravuga ngo weze umukate urawufata urawushimira hanyuma urabaheza urababwira ngo uyu mubiri wanje watangiwe ku bwanyu umuje kubikora gutya igihe cyose kugira ngo mubibuke iri ni isezerano ryawe Mana waduhaye turasabira umukate uheze umugisha mu izina rya Yesu Kristo kugira ngo umuntu wese uza kuwufasha umuntu wese uza gufata uyu mubiri mwami Imana yo mu ijuru hari abarwayi bakira indwara mu izina rya Yesu Kristo kuko biri mu isezerano ryawe ndagushimiye Mana ugasabire uheze umugisha abera bagiye kubakira kugira ngo bahore bibuka duhore tuhagarara kwa kuri tuvuga ngo waranesheje uyu ni umubiri wawe watanzwe kugira ngo twebwe dukire izina ryawe riri hasi cyubahiro tubiseze mu izina rya Kristo mwami Yesu amen.
Il prit ensuite une coupe.
And then he cut the bread.
Et après avoir rendu grâce,
and then he took
il le leur donna en disant,
and then he gave them a drink, saying,
buvez-en tous,
drink,
car ceci est mon sang,
and because this is my blood,
le sang de l'alliance,
the blood of the alliance,
qui est répandu pour plusieurs.
That was given to please
Pour la rémission des péchés.
to cleanse my sin.
Anasema kisha akakamata kikombe,
He said that he took the cup
akashukuru,
and then he thanked
akawapatia akisema,
and he gave to them saying,
nyweni nyote,
drink among yourselves,
hii ni damu yangu,
so that my blood,
damu ya mapatano,
so the blood of union
iliyomwagika kwa ajili ya wote, kwa ajili ya ondoleo la
that
dhambi.
was shed for everyone to be washed of those sins.
Kwa hiyo tuende tushukuru Bwana.
So let us thank God.
Basi tunaweza karibu kwa kuomba.
ushize igikombe ku biganza byacu mwami amaraso y'isezerano yari hagati nawe iyo ataje kuba aya maraso yawe nta sezerano na rimwe tuba dufitanye nawe ariko mwami waremeye urayatanga amaraso arava ku bwa benshi nicyo gituma rino torero ryuzuye abantu uyu munsi wa none nicyo gituma mu isi hari abantu bakwemeye kandi bakwizeye natwe ugasanire kino kimwaje uyu munsi wa none aba bose bicaye hano mwami kugira ngo babifunde ureke bagasanizwe nawe mwami babone kunesha n'imbaraga zikomeye kandi isezerano bafitanye nawe mwami ribashe gukomera kugira ngo iminsi yose isigaye yacu mu bantu ku isi dukomeze kuba tugira isezerano kandi rishikanye mu mitima yacu ni mu izina rya Yesu Kristo umwami wacu.
zuri Yesu aliongea nyuma ya pale.
A very beautiful word that Jesus spoke that day.
Nawaambia.
Says, I tell you.
Sitakula tena, sitakunywa tena matunda ya mti huu.
I am not going to drink again of the fruits.
Hadi hiyo siku nitakayolikunywa pamoja na nyinyi katika ufalme wa Mungu.
Until that day that I will drink again in the kingdom.
Bwana asifiwe. Kuna ahadi siku moja Yesu atachengena sisi tena.
There's a promise that Jesus will share with us
katika ufalme wa Mungu.
In the kingdom of God.
Bwana asifiwe. Waliokunywa wote siku ya leo na kunywa meza ya Bwana.
Those who shared the table God today. May God bless you.
Muendelee kufanya hivi.
Please continue to do the same.
Kwa maana siku ya ufufuko.
Because the day of resurrection.
Itakuwa sababu moja ya ufufuko.
This will be one of the reasons why you will be resurrected.
Amen.
And after that,
wakaimba.
They sang.
Nyimbo kidogo. Wakaenda mlimani.
Short songs, and then they went to the mountain. Praise God. Welcome.
Bwana asifiwe.
Praise God.
Wenda reka tugire gutya.
Let us do it like this.
Nari mpaye nibaza ndetse kuriya Mukakizimana kuriya yabaye Shodase. Nari mpaye nibaza kuko iyo tubonye abantu bashasha turabakira sibyo.
I was asking myself, is Hakizimana's wife a member of this church? I mean, if a person is married in the church, are they members automatically? Here in America, it's a very normal thing to be married. There's a person from somewhere else can come and marry those people and then go back. And they will have to pay that person to marry them. Here in America, that's the way it is. Saying that we haven't really welcomed her in the church. So we're going to welcome her in the church so she won't feel like she's a... You heard that she's a great singer. That means so she can get out of feeling like she's still new here. Even on Sunday, I was asking myself why you didn't come to church. Something that will make Hakizimana not come to church. And, you know, wife is a very amazing thing. There's something else that husbands and wife have. They're grown people. But on the other side, they're like children. Seeing Pastor Jeremiah sitting with his wife, and then they keep on talking. And you see how my wife also talks to me. That means sometimes we have conflicts when we're talking. And then I saw Hakizimana and his wife, they were talking the whole entire time to each other.
That's no problem.
That's how a wife and husband are. So we are very happy for you. Please stand up so we can welcome you. Amen. That's Hakizimana's family that we have gained in our church as a family. It's in the family of Muzehe. His dad is still counted in that family. But there's now a direct family of Hakizimana. So we are very happy to receive you in this church. And I will also tell the singers, if a servant of God goes somewhere and they contain themselves, they don't go out there and do the work. If the work of God is in you, that means it's like a fire that is lighting up in you. So when Imable, the day before we even welcome him, we've already seen how he is, and that is how it is. So thank you so much for showing us. You showed us that you're a singer, and I talked with you and you told me that you're a singer. So we welcome your family.
umwanditsi wacu ahita babona bandike nk'ifamiye muri East Africa.
Our secretary is going to write you as an individual.
Muri raporo yaduhaye ejo bundi.
In the report that he gave us the other day.
Nabonye Hakizimana singo mu basi.
If I'm not mistaken, I saw that Hakizimana was single. Because that's the list that we have. But today, please, after service, let's see so that the secretary can put it on the welcome and may God bless you. We are very happy. There's an announcement that the mothers of this church need to stay after church. So please stay after church. We have a very short time. But I also wanted to talk to the worshipers and they're also going to stay, or we're going to see each other for about 10 minutes. Praise God. Now let us stand up so we can close our service.
Utushike mkono Bwana, utushike mkono, utushike mkono Bwana, utushike mkono, wende na sisi Jehova, wende na sisi, haleluya, wende na sisi Bwana, wende na sisi. Pamoja tuombe. Haleluya. Haleluya. Omba Mungu pamoja na mimi. Omba. Shukuru Bwana kwa ametuchunga mwanzo wa ibada hadi mwisho wa ibada. Tushukuru Bwana. Haleluya. Funga macho yako, omba Mungu. Funga macho yako, omba Mungu. Shukuru Bwana. Funga macho yako, shukuru Bwana. Ametufanyia kizuri. Ametuchunga mchana mzima hadi saa hii tungali pamoja. Sina kibariki. Asante Mwokozi wetu. Asante Mungu wetu. Asante kwa meza ya leo. Asante kwa neno la leo. Asante kwa nyimbo. Asante kwa waimbaji Mfalme. Asante kwa viongozi wote. Asante kwa mama na baba. Asante kwa watoto kufika siku ya Mwokozi wetu. Mkono wako upate kuwa juu yetu Yesu Kristo. Salama yako iambatane sisi Mwokozi wa ajabu. Bwana adusha na tutafadhili maisha yetu Mwokozi. Bali uzima na salama yako Yesu iambatane na tunapokwenda. Ututie mkono wako. Utuchunge, utulinde. Utupiganie vita njiani. Katika jina la Yesu Kristo, yote wachawi, yote walozi, yote wa magicien, ikuwe nule sanze mbele yetu katika jina la Yesu Kristo.
Turagushimiye Imana ikomeye, tugushimiye ibihe byiza tugiranye nawe, tugushimiye umunsi mwiza waduhaye, tugushimiye Mwuka Wera wayoboye iri teraniro uyu munsi, uhereye ku ndirimbo ya mbere, amasengesho yasengewe aha hantu, ijambo ryavugiwe aha hantu, kwibuka imibabaro yawe, tumaze kwibuka imibabaro yawe. Mana yacu, imirimo yose yakorewe aha hantu turayigushimiye, uhabwe icyubahiro. Ugirire neza buri muntu wese wabashe guterana uyu munsi, umuhe umugisha Mwana, wandike muri cya gitabo, niko ijambo ryawe ritubwira ngo iyo abera bataramye hari igitabo cy'urwibutso ngo cyandikwamo imirimo myiza. Turasaba kugira ngo Mwami, ibyo twakorera aha hantu wa munsi turi imbere ya ntebe, nitubibona tuzishime, tuzavuge mu mwanya wacu twawukoresheje neza. Bana n'iteraniro ryose uririnde mu nzira aho bagiye guca, buri wese Mwami umuyobore, umugeze mu rugo amahoro. Igicyumweru tubishize mu maboko yawe, imirimo yacu yose Mana turayiguhaye, ubwenge turabuguhaye, imbaraga turaziguhaye, zose Mana bigukorere kuko ari wowe ubikwiriye. Icyubahiro ni icyawe none n'ibihe bidashira, mu izina ry'Umwami wacu Yesu Kristo, amen.